Hello, my name is Alex Riedel, and today I will be talking to you about the Shonk team effectiveness model. First, I'll begin by talking about the model itself and its purpose. The purpose of the Shonk team effectiveness model is to be used as a list of success components for any team-based effort, as well as an organizational tool for any project. When you look at the Shonk team effectiveness model, it looks like a pyramid very similar to the food pyramid, with 4 levels. The top level being your vision, your second level being your goals, your third level is made up of 2 compartments, your roles and your processes, and your fourth and final level is made up of your relationships. Now, the Shonk team effectiveness model works from top to bottom, so from your visions all the way down to your relationships. I'll start with talking about your vision. Your vision is what you want the team to be. So when you think about this, you need to ask yourself 3 questions. First, you need to come up with what you want your vision to be. What is your vision? Do you want to own an ice cream shop? Do you want to own a manufacturing company? Do you want to own a swimming pool company? Whatever you want your vision to be, you need to start by figuring that out first. Secondly, you need to not only be able to effectively communicate what your vision is to yourself, but to your teammates and people who may be interested in your company as well. And thirdly, you need to be able to develop your vision. You need to figure out where can you get ideas to develop your vision, who can help you develop your vision. And you need to figure out how you can implement these new ideas into the development of your vision. Secondly, once you are able to figure out what your vision is, effectively communicate it with yourself and others, and develop your vision, you move down to the second level of the Shonk team effectiveness model, which is goals. Your goals is, what does the team want to do? So I also like to come up, this is like your plan of, you need to plan things out, how step by step you're going to reach your vision. So you need to ask yourself, when you come up with your plan and you think that it's finalized, does everyone understand the objectives of your plan or your goals? Does everybody agree with the objectives of your goals? And does everybody have the appropriate amount of time and resources to realize your goals? Once everybody is on the same page with your goals, you move on to the third level of the Shonk team effectiveness model, which is roles. You need to make sure that you clearly define the roles. You need to make sure that everybody knows their role as well as others, and by doing this, you can make sure that the roles do not overlap. You do not want 2 people doing the same thing, because that is not an appropriate use of time and you are just wasting time. Once everybody is good with their roles and knows what they're going to do, you move on to the second part of the third level of the Shonk team effectiveness model, which is your processes. The processes is the way in which you accomplish work. So you think about, it's creating a culture almost. You need to ensure the understanding of your defined procedures. You need to think about, how do you run effective meetings, how do you keep people informed, and how do you give feedback in a timely manner. All of this has to do with communication skills. You need to be able to communicate effectively within your company, because every different little team in your company depends very heavily on the others to do their jobs in turn, so they can do their own jobs as well. So once you have your processes all figured out, you need to think about the fourth and final level of the Shonk team effectiveness model, which is your relationships, which is the quality of your interactions. You need to think, how do you build a team identity, and how do you create a positive work environment? I find the best way is to have mutual respect throughout the entire company. So the same respect that the person at the very bottom of your company gives the person at the very top of your company needs to be shown in turn from the person at the very top of your company to the person at the very bottom of your company. So to recap with the Shonk team effectiveness model, it is your visions on the top level, your goals on the second level, your roles and processes on the third level, and your relationships at the bottom level. Now, your vision is what the team wants to be, your goals is what the team wants to do, your roles is what the team, who does what, and your processes is the way in which you accomplish work, And last and finally, your relationships is the quality of your interactions.